Pete, have you ever worn a disguise?
Well, I'm wearing one right now.
Without any question, my most effective disguise was Betty the Bag Lady. So, nobody thinks that you're going to dress up like a fat old lady.
I deployed a disguise for every visit to one restaurant because the restaurateur had publicly stated that if he caught me in his restaurant, he would throw me out. And in fact, the employee who spotted me would get a free trip to the Caribbean.
It's extraordinary what you can do with just a very little alteration of hairline, glasses, very minor adjustments that can make you invisible even to people who know you very well.
Bald white guy in New York City, known for wearing button-down shirts and a tie, changed to a black dress shirt, put on a chain or something, and instantly you couldn't possibly be that guy.
When you make reservations, do you use fake names? How does that work?
I sometimes would make up the name by looking at my bookshelf, and so I dined out as Mr. Strunk, Mr. White, Mr. Webster, Mr. Fodor, Mr. Frommer.
There's a lot of pressure with those names. You don't want them to be too complicated because they're frankly too easy to forget.
So forgettable that unfortunately I myself forgot the name when I went to one of my early assignments.
That's a problem when they ask you under what name the reservation is. I don't know, I'm not sure.
It's impossible to know how often you're recognized.
Suddenly, a lot of people are filling up your water glass and your wine glass. And if you have to go up and go to the men's room, you're virtually carried there on the shoulders of 2 or 3 waiters. It's really sort of a joke, and often counterproductive. I mean, that's not good service.
And I had to keep changing my credit card names.
And there's a real restaurant grapevine where chefs and restaurateurs share inside information they've learned about critics.
They would call each other around and tell each other the names, what color wigs I was wearing.
And they can't, after recognizing you, run to their suppliers and get better stuff. They can't change the recipes they're using. They can't swap in and out kitchen talent. The DNA of that restaurant is what the DNA of that restaurant is, and recognizing you can't change that.
We see the top of your head, Pete.
That's my nose.
You're not cooperating.
I'm sorry. This is the life we have chosen.